Muy buenos dias. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen.
Boom shakalaka.
I hope that everybody's doing good today. Chewy, you're doing good? Oh, that's awesome, bro. Welcome to the Deived channel. Yes, my channel where I talk about the stock market. I talk about the crypto market. I do some music, hago música también. I talk in English y español también. Para todos los que tengan preguntas en español, aquí estamos también. We are gonna be looking at some news that I pulled out from Seeking Alpha, and I hope that you guys enjoy this information before you start investing. Let's go!
Boom shakalaka.
And don't forget to like, share, subscribe if you are new, guys. We do this almost every day. I will say every day, but I say almost every day because this Friday I won't be able to do it just because I'm going to LA to VidCon, and I'm going to be participating with some other YouTubers in a lot of things. So let's go ahead and get started, guys. Welcome back to the Deived pre-market live stream, familia. It's Tuesday, June 17th, and markets are starting to feel heavy again. We've got no ceasefire in the Middle East, retail sales tanking, and the Fed decision coming tomorrow. So buckle in. Let's take a look at the heat map, crypto bubbles, and all the headlines shaking things up today. First things first, let's go ahead and check out this article that I always pull from Stock Index Futures in red as hopes of Israel-Iran ceasefire wane. Let me know, guys, if you have been investing in the dollar or if you have been investing in any other company or crypto. And in this article, just to summarize a little bit, the S&P 500 futures are down negative 0.4%. NASDAQ futures negative 0.5%. The Dow futures negative 0.4%. 10-year yield 4.41% down. 2-year yield 3.95% down. We had a nice green Monday, but today's tone flipped again. Markets are reacting to ongoing Israel-Iran conflict, day 5. Trump leaving the G7 early and denying peace talks. And Iran's wartime general being taken out by Israeli strikes. UBS says the war isn't yet market moving, but uncertainty definitely is back. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. And as you can see, the DXY is at 98.20. We are not moving down a lot. We are actually creating a little bit of a support. We are in oversold territory for the weekly, but I definitely want to keep on moving forward because we got to talk about the retail sales dropping, guys. What do you think happened? Let me know. Dímelo, Hockey Monster. Welcome, welcome. I hope that you're doing well this morning, my friend. So retail sales negative 0.9% in May. Worse than the negative 0.5% expected. Core sales ex autos negative 0.3%. And online sales were the only bright spot. 8.3% up year over year. Positive for Amazon, Etsy, eBay, and Chewy. This weakness could point to consumer fatigue or just higher prices squeezing wallets. The losers, Best Buy, Home Depot, Lowe's, all hit by weaker electronics and home goods. Restaurants down too. Darden, Bloomin', and Texas Roadhouse. Winners, CVS, Walgreens, health personal care stores doing well. Obviously, people gotta take care of themselves, and I'm sure they can cook by themselves as well. Actually, from all of those, I want to go ahead and take a look at Amazon, guys. I want to see how it's performing this morning. From 216, we are down to 214, even though we had a good news there. And it seems even though we are getting hit with some important news, we're still up. But I think it is time for this to create a higher low somewhere. I don't know. We'll have to wait and find out. It did break a trend line. We are up. So definitely keep an eye on this, bro, because we may be retracing a little bit. Let's see if it does. Still doing good. I think Amazon overall is going to be a long-term position. I wouldn't get rid of it. I just add more anytime I can, and that's been my strategy for so long. And the other one that I wanted to look at from this article, let me see over here. It was going to be Etsy. Somebody asked me about Etsy, and I want to take a look at it real quick. So let's do that right now. Etsy. And let me make sure that you guys can see the price. There you go, bro. And Etsy was doing very, very well until last week. Last week we created a bearish candle at 63. So let's go ahead and zoom out. Yeah, Etsy was doing good a while back, bro. I remember. I think it was COVID. Yeah, COVID hit it at 308. And right now Etsy is at 54.22. The 2-pole oscillator showed me a buy over here at 44, and we went to 50s, even 60s. Let me go ahead and add a support. And this is the resistance. That resistance was pretty well placed, and 200 EMA. We are not confirmed just yet that this will go up. We just need a higher low somewhere. So let's keep an eye on Etsy, because a higher low could definitely happen, guys. You can see we are creating some support. Higher highs. We're looking for a higher low somewhere, so we can create some higher highs, higher lows, and then continuation. So I definitely want to wait for that and see what happens. So keep an eye on Etsy. Not bad, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go ahead and keep on going with the next article that I got over here. Is export and import price data. So let's go ahead and do that. And it says over here, export prices negative 0.9%, biggest drop since October 2023. Import prices flat, 0% month over month. Energy prices cooled, but non-fuel goods got cheaper too. That's a deflationary signal, the kind the Fed might like heading into tomorrow's decision. Another article that I did want to talk about, guys, it is about the DXY, the greenback to US dollar. Yes, Bank of America survey says fund managers are most bearish on the US dollar in 20 years. DXY down nearly 10% year to date. Trump's trade policy plus war plus inflation equals dollar losing safe haven status. People aren't rushing into dollars like they used to. Gold and Bitcoin might benefit here. And let's go ahead and take a quick look at those items that it has called out. Let me make sure that you guys can see the prices. And let's get into it, guys. By the way, we're transmitting on Kick and we're transmitting on YouTube. Vertical live stream. I hope you guys enjoy the formats. So the DXY, as I said a little bit earlier, we're looking to create a support. Hasn't been confirmed, but we are a little bit oversold in the RSI. You can see we're getting oversold. We haven't broken the trend line, just waiting for that trend line to be broken, because if we do, we can create a higher low, higher high, higher low, and you already know how it goes. So that's what I've been waiting, just exactly as it did here. You know, boom, 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 boom. And then we got this. Pum, 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 pum. And now we are creating some support. So let's wait and find out what it will do here. And let's take a look at gold. If the dollar is down, the gold is up. Well, let's see. 3,391. There you go, guys. And this was actually a good trade. A while back, I did say when we break out of the trend line, we gotta go ahead and retest. We did retest, create a higher high. We did create a higher high. Now a higher low. Will this be confirmed? Hey, man, we are getting there. I guess we are definitely getting there. We gotta break out of this trend line. And if we do, sorry. And if we do, sorry. We might be creating a double top here. But we will have to wait, and if it breaks that resistance, then we gotta wait for that higher high, higher low. So definitely something to keep an eye on gold. Gold looking not bad. Just a little bit overbought in the 4 hour. Let's look at the daily. Daily's a little bit sideways, but there's still potential for this to go up. Let me look at the last candle on the daily. It was bearish, but it wasn't bearish engulfing. But still, I will wait for a little bit of this. Let me see. I see a zone here as well, but it's in the middle of the road, so just wait for this to be overbought, oversold. No way for me to get in a trade in the middle. And Bitcoin, it was doing phenomenal yesterday. Bitcoin went up to 109, and out of the blue, 105. Look at that, guys. Looking pretty bearish to me right now, man. Not looking good for Bitcoin. Hopefully we'll get something good. What do you guys think about crypto right now? I'm actually gonna go ahead and add this as a zone because he has confirmed me that this is a strong zone, bro. We got rejections here for a few days. Look, 1, 2, 3 days already rejecting. Over here you can see rejected 3 days, and we created this zone over here marked up by this bearish candle. And not only that, we got this other zone here. So this area, all of this is very, very strong. I don't know if we go lower right now. Let's zooming a little bit and let's see what's up. Here we go. This is looking much better. Let's go ahead and add a trend line, and once we break it, this could be a good confirmation. Just telling you guys, every time we break trend lines is always good, either up or down. Look, up or down, up or down. Every time we break trend lines. Look at this. What up? Look at this head and shoulder, bro. 1, 2, 3. We broke that trend line, and down we go. So waiting for this to consolidate. Hopefully get a sign on the RSI or the two-pole oscillator. We'll have to wait and find out. And with that said, let's take a look at the crypto bubbles real quick. See how we're doing there. Dímelo, Betabot. First time trying to get airdrop? Airdrop? Talking about the crypto that you're buying, bro? Crypto, as you can see, the last day is red. The only one that's up is XCN, B3, and Clanker, and MDE. I see some other stuff here and there like Krill, and that's it. Let's look at the weekly. Not doing well. Monthly, not doing well. The yearly Giga Chat is still winning, and XCN is still winning. XRP is actually up. XLM, HBAR, Tochi. In the year, though. In the year. But anyways, let's continue over here, guys. So we got some AI news that I want to check out. Hopefully you can see this. Free crypto airdrop. Nice, bro. That's good. That's good. GG's, bro. GG's. Okay, we got 8 viewers, guys. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Check out my music on all streaming platforms. DEIVED. Let's go. So Chinese startup MiniMax just launched M1, a powerful reasoning LLM. Claims 1 million token input, 8 times DeepSeek, 80,000 token output. Trained on 512 NVIDIA H800 GPUs. Costs 534,000 in compute, backed by Alibaba and Tencent. They say this model beats all China-based closed sources AIs. China's catching up fast. These models are getting long, deep, and cheap. US tech should be watching, guys. Yes, sir. And from all of those, I want to go ahead and take a look at Baba. Let's look at Baba. There you go. Bitcoin creating some support. Baba. Let's look at the weekly. Alibaba is doing exactly what I was looking for it to do over here. You can see higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. Now waiting for a trend line break. And we got some targets from JP Morgan. And my target actually is 180. So let's see what will happen there, guys. Alibaba, not bad at all. Let's go ahead and add a trend line here. Booms. And when we break it, we are gonna go up. Hopefully this will be the support we're looking for. So let's go ahead and add a support here. And that's it, bro. Nothing else that I want to see here from Alibaba. Let me go ahead and take a look at the chat. Make sure that you guys are good. Hey, Betabot, can you give me the name of the one that you want me to take a look at? Let's go ahead and do that right now. Let me look at the chat. Make sure that kick, we don't have any chat there. Okay. And the market will open in 14 minutes. Lady USD, I got you, bro. I got you, bro. Lady USD. Lady USD. USDT? Can I do this? Bybit? Let's look over here. It's a little bit sideways, but I think we're getting across here in the weekly. Let's look at the daily. See, we reached that 200 EMA perfectly. We did break this trend line and we did go up, boom, but retested that 200 EMA and back down, creating a support. And I see the 2-pole oscillator over here in the daily looking actually better. Hopefully it will hold up. I know you're gonna be buying more and more and more, so you should be good. 2-pole oscillator over here tells me that it can go up. I would like to see it a little bit more oversold though. But it's starting to look good. Maybe we are gonna go back to this area here, bro. This here. I think you're more than ready, bro. I think you're just loading up right now. Let's look at the 4-hour. 1 hour. Not a lot of volume. Not a lot of volume. Just wait for that trend line break. Let's see what happens. Crash? Could happen, bro, just because of everything that's been happening in the world. And you already know, summer is not the best time to invest. I mean, for gains. I think summer is one of the best time to get in little by little. Okay, let's put it that way. DCA, definitely good. Excited. Excited. Where are you buying this? Bet about what exchange are you buying this from? Let me go ahead and take a look at some stuff that I want to look at. Rivian 1340. Ooh, Rivian. No, Rivian. I guess you gotta be oversold. Hopefully this will go back up, bro. I think we're back in the flag, bro. We're back in the flag. Let's look at Ricey. 1213. Palantir 141 to 142. Wow, Palantir doing phenomenal. TeraWolf, we're at 416. SENS waiting for it. Oh, we got a 2-pole oscillator buy on the daily. Oh, bro, here we go. I think everybody's waiting for that 88 event. Yeah, this is, even though it's down to 51 cents, we are in that support area, bro. Ooh, Ooh, I'm definitely watching this, bro. We're watching this. But anyways, let's move. T-Mobile is at 230.95. T-Mobile, bro. T-Mobile was doing phenomenal, bro. We went to 270s. We're at the 200 EMA, so definitely want to keep an eye on that. Oh, yes, sir. Let me fix this a little bit. There you go. Ah, we're still in the uptrend. Okay. Let's see. Riot blockchain. I'm in it as well. Down a little bit because of Bitcoin, obviously. We may go down a little bit more. So DraftKings is at 37.51. Doing good. Let's look at McDonald's is 296. McDonald's not doing bad, bro. It's crazy. Still in an uptrend if you look at the 200 EMA. Let's see what else we got in the books. Oh, let's look at Chewy. Chewy was actually making moves. Yeah, 41.39. Look at that. Ooh, our golden cross coming up, guys. This is crazy. Big spread over here in the EMAs. 2-pole oscillator getting some buys. Bro, anything down to 30s is gonna be a good buy. But anyways, let's move forward. Nvidia is at 144. Hey, that resistance, very strong, bro. Very strong resistance. Crypto.com, thank you for sharing, my friend. Oh, sorry guys, I'm not showing the price. Here you go. Hope that's better, bro. So tough resistance for Nvidia. Look at that. And that's on the weekly, by the way. Tesla 326. Strong resistance as well. I actually think that we got a mod, even though we broke over here. Let's go ahead and add a trend line. There you go, sir. You have to add the trend lines. And let's see what happens. Let's look at, you know what, let me change music. Let me get another type of beat over here. Let's discover some new music. Here. We already talked about Amazon, 214. Microsoft has been doing phenomenal. It's at 475. Yesterday we created some higher highs, guys. Look at that. Crazy. But we're totally overbought, okay? Totally overbought. Just watch out here, guys. Look at this big gap as well, man. Look at this. This big gap. We may want to close that, bro. Close the window. Meta, 701. Getting to that double top area. Let's see what happens there, bro. Apple 198. Apple, I still see you going back down to this 200 EMA, man. That 180s could be a good price point. But if you look at the monthly, yeah, bro, we can definitely get there. At least to create a rejection, bro. Still looking good, though. Google 176. Right now, 175.55 pre-market. AMD, let's look at AMD. Ooh, AMD is actually doing good, guys. AMD doing good. Look at this, creating a support here, bro. AMD, my bro. Better than Intel, right now. Look, when we broke over here, we went up about $150, bro. And we're already broke here. We're already up $16. We can go back up, guys. It's looking good. Intel 2074 to 2062. Intel not doing great, bro. AMD really leading the way, bro. And Nokia, surprise, surprise, $5.30 yesterday. Today we're at $5.26. Boeing, it did get down because of the airplane crash. Sad day. But we reached a trend line and we're rejecting it. And that's gonna be it. Let me look at some Forex. Auto USD 1.15644. GBP USD 1.356. Wow, very, very high. Getting to overbought territory. USD JPY creating some support level. Oh, yes, sir. This is looking interesting. But look at the DXY. DXY still in a downtrend, bro. Dímelo, dímelo, Justinify. How you doing, my bro? You doing good? We got 12 viewers right now, guys. Thank you very much for your amazing support. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new. Take care, Betabot. I hope you have a good night's sleep. Let's wait for that market open in 3 minutes. And let's see what we get, bro. We got 12 viewers right now. Thank you very much, guys, for your amazing support. Gracias a todos por su apoyo. If you have a question of a company or crypto in English o en español, si tienen alguna pregunta de una compañía o en crypto que quiera hacer un análisis técnico, me avisan. Just let me know, guys. Justinify, what do you want me to have in the chart when the market opens? Actually, one more thing. Stock market heat map. Let's look at this. I'm gonna be leaving soon, but it's alright, guys. I already gave you all the information that you needed pre-market. Let's see if there's anything new here as well. And I'm gonna be going to LA this Friday, guys. So if you don't see me connected on Friday, it's because I'm in LA. Maybe I'll do a live stream there. We'll see. But I'm just letting you all know that I'm gonna be participating in Bitcoin and other amazing reviews. Super startup tech industry, AI startups race, China MiniMax, stock index futures. We talked about that. Retail sales. Oh, let's go ahead and take a quick look at Forex Factory. Let's make sure that there's no macro news that we gotta keep an eye on. I know there were some days that we didn't have any news, so let's go ahead and review. Yeah, today we only got. Oh, we already got the core retail sales and the retail sales. So we got some yellow folder news, business inventories, NHB housing market, and API weekly statistical bulletin. Wednesday we got unemployment claims, federal fund rate. So tomorrow is gonna be volatile, guys. Federal funds rate, FOMC economic projections, FOMC statement, and press conference. Thursday bank holiday, guys. Juneteenth, bro. I should have gone to LA on Thursday. I didn't know we're gonna have the day off, bro. I didn't know. So sad. But anyways. And on Friday, we got the Philly Fed Manufacturing Index. So keep an eye on all of that, guys. Stock market heat map. Let's leave it there. I think we want to leave this here. Fun. I was just in San Francisco. Oh, yeah. I'm just gonna be there for some YouTubers like meetups in VidCon. I'm only gonna be in VidCon one day. I just wanna be there, take some, recordings. Maybe I'll do a video in this channel. Maybe I'll do a video on the King David channel. Try to mix it up. And if you guys love gaming, go to King David, bro. We're almost at 100K subs, bro. Almost at 100K subs. We're at 80,126. I do gaming, but I do other stuff too. Over here, I do stocks and crypto, and I do music. Market closed. Yep. Market is closed on Thursday, Juneteenth. Yes, sir. I didn't know that, bro. I could have taken the day. I have the day off. I didn't know. I could have gone to LA a little bit earlier, man. Okay, market is open, guys. Let's go ahead and refresh here. And the market, as expected, a little bit of red, but not that bad. I even see over here TXN with some green. Dell Computers with some green. 3.8%. What is happening with Dell? There are some red. There are some green here, bro. What the heck? LEN. Ford is up. Fox is up. MGM is up. JBL is up. TPR. BBY. What? CTVA. DD. Double D's. HAL. Not that critical. I thought it was gonna be worse, guys. I'm gonna be honest. I thought it was gonna be worse. I mean, there are concerns. People are concerned, but the market is not. It's not crazy down, bro. I actually see some green. Look, energy, ExxonMobil is actually up. Look at the ExxonMobil was good. Occidental Petroleum actually up. That means the US oil is going up. Let me see. It has to be. Yep, there you go. US oil, guys, keep in mind, US oil is gonna get expensive. It seems like we're gonna go back to 80s. Things are gonna get a little bit expensive. Okay, just keep that in mind. Red or green? Ooh, tough to say. Tough to say. Putting me in a tough position, huh? I don't really know because of the uncertainty that's happening. And what type of market are you talking about? Crypto, stock market? What exactly you're talking about, bro? Right now we're a little bit more in the flat. We don't know what's gonna happen, bro. I would love to see some peace agreements, and that will take us to green. You know what I mean? Like, if there's like some calm in the storm, we're gonna see some green. Yesterday was green. I don't think it's gonna be green. Maybe flat. Maybe we'll get a little bit of red tomorrow. Who knows? Hopefully end of day will be a little bit green. End of week, pardon. End of week. Bro, look at the Nasdaq. We are super bullish. Look at that. SPX, resistance. GJI, resistance. But that Nasdaq, going up. US 100 going up. IXIC. US oil, bro. US oil looks to me like it's gonna go up. This is gonna blow. Bro, I'm not gonna lie. This candle here tells me this is gonna go up. Maybe the war is all about oil once again. Mira pa allá, guys. Look at it. Like, freaking oil was at 54. Come on, man. They needed a break, right? They're like, oh, no. We need to get some upside. I don't know if it's gonna hold up, though. Stonks? Okay. I don't do much with crypto anymore. Somehow, after all these years of being invested in crypto, nothing beats S&P 500 investments. And not only that, peace of mind, bro. You know what I mean? Peace of mind. Like crypto, you don't have Bitcoin or anything, huh? Right now? I will say it's just the peace of mind, bro. You don't want to be beating the markets all the time. You know what I mean? S&P, though, look at this. It's at 6,011, right? You can just buy little by little, bro. Little by little, and you can see, you zoom out. Look at this, bro. You just zoom out and look at the SPX, bro. A lot of people say, no, the market is down, blah, 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 blah. Bro, look at this. The downside we had was over here on March 2025. And yeah, it was a big crash, bro. It was a big crash. Look at this. It was a big crash. 15. It wasn't even a crash. It was 15%. A crash is 20% or more. But look at that, bro. It wasn't that bad. COVID, on the other hand. COVID over here, bro. Let's see how much it was. COVID was 47%. Look at this. And over here on 2022, when we had a new president, 37% when we had a new president. Isn't that crazy, bro? So I agree with you, bro. SPY You just invest in the SPY, and you should be good, bro. This ETF is one of the best. I invest in the SPY as well, bro. So I agree with your statement. Just keep your peace of mind. You still do? Should have bought more in March of 2020. I still remember that day I was buying so much. Yeah, if you would have been... You're talking about S&P or you're talking about Bitcoin? Because both, I think, would have been fine, you know? So March 2020. Yeah, you would have bought over here. Yeah, March 2020. But cash was very limited, bro. Don't beat yourself up, bro. Even Bitcoin, bro. Bitcoin over there was like $4,000. Not gonna lie. If you would have had like 5 Bitcoins, you would be perfect, bro. 5 to 10 Bitcoins. It would have been a lot of money, but you would have been good. But it doesn't mean that crypto can go down, bro. Crypto can go down. It is crazy to think that people may not see that crypto can go down, bro. Yeah, it is a great investment, but crypto can go down, bro. Crypto can go down. But anyways, let me look at XRP. XRP is actually looking good. I want to see XRP break once again 223. I want to see it stay above the 230s. Anything March 2020 tank. I bought some stocks in March 2020 that doubled in a month. Yeah, literally. I remember I bought Boeing, bro. So when one of the best investments that I done is Boeing. Boeing in March 2020. Literally here, bro. I mean, I didn't get 75. I got like 100 something. And then boom, we went to 200, almost 300, bro. Crazy. Justinify, bro. One of the OGs over here. I love it. Thank you for stopping by, bro. It is 8:38 a.m. I gotta be leaving soon, guys. But is there anything that you want me to review, Justinify? Just want to make sure that Oh, let's look at Disney real quick. Bro, Disney's looking good. People may hate on Disney. Disney's looking good, bro. I told you guys. I told you Disney at 80s, 90s. I mean, I'm not a financial advisor. But I do technicals. I've been reviewing technicals for so long that it just seems like a pattern to me. How has Boeing still covered? Oh, Boeing hasn't recovered for a few factors, bro. Right now, it's just when he got over here, we had that airplane crash in India, bro. And obviously, investors get scared off. But once we break out of this trend line, you already know. We're going to, bam, retest, go up. That's what we want to see, right? Plus, I don't think with the previous administration, Boeing was doing better, bro. Previous administration really contained this in a support and resistance area. Like literally, you can see it. Support and resistance. Sandwich. Bro, if there's like another missile coming to Iran or Israel, the market may move. I don't know what side, bro. It's not a beautiful thing at all, bro. I want to see people live long and prosper, bro. We live in this big blue ball. Actually, it's very small in the universe. Blue ball floating in the universe, bro. We just need to understand each other, bro, a little bit more. Hear each other, bro. Stop fighting. We are fighting. There's too much fight, bro. People are fighting too much. I don't know, bro. I don't know what's happening in the world. Maybe people are getting bored. But you know what, bro? Just maybe a little bit or drink a little bit. Have fun, bro. Spend time with your family and friends. Tell them you love them. That's why I wrote Regalo, bro. That's why I wrote a song called Regalo. You can listen to it on all streaming platforms. Money isn't everything. It does help, you know, to get things, to go through things better. But at the same time, bro, we gotta take care of each other, bro. By the way, AMD is doing phenomenal. Look at this. I said it, guys. We broke that trend line. We're gonna go up. Nothing else for me to cover. Let me see if you guys have any other suggestion. See, true, life is short, and yet we kill over oil. That is it, bro. Sad day, bro. Sad day. What happened recently with Israel and Iran? It just sucks, bro. I wouldn't want to see anything else happening, but you know, world leaders have egos, and that's what happens, bro. Let's see one more thing. Let's see what else. Let's go to the stock market heat map. Let's refresh before I go. Let's take a look at the crypto bubbles. Crypto bubbles still in the red. And stock market heat map. See, even though we got red, it's not bad red, bro. It's not bad red. Look, it's like only negative 1%. That's crazy, bro. That's not that much. And look, a lot of gray. AMD is doing great. There has to be something happening with AMD. Let me see. Before I go, bro, I gotta take a look at this. Palantir AMD lead tech sector gains. AMD pops as Piper Sandler ups price target. There you go. This is the why. I think we should do a quick video for AMD, huh? Let's do it, bro. Let's do a quick video for AMD. Let's see if there's any other news. Earnings coming up. Yeah, this is the Piper Sandler is actually leading this market pump. So let's go ahead and do a quick video, guys. And I'm gonna cut the live stream there, okay? Okay, let me get the script ready. Make sure I got a AMD website here so you guys can have that. Boom, boom. AMD. I actually like AMD. In between AMD and Intel, I actually prefer AMD for gaming and all of that. Okay, let's go ahead. This coffee, bro, got my heart. And I'm gonna be moving soon as well, guys. So going to LA. I'm gonna be moving. Not moving to LA, but gonna be moving very soon. So let's go ahead and talk about AMD. It is in 3. Let me get some music in the background. Espérate. Saved. King David. Dice 3, 2. Oh, dang it, man. I only got the vertical live stream. Maybe I'll do a quick video for YouTube Shorts. Okay. Yeah, I think that's gonna work. Okay. So let's do this very, very quickly. Easy. 3, 2, 1. Yo, what's up, familia? Quick AMD update. The stock just popped nearly 8% after some big analyst love. Yes, we are currently at $128. And it's time to talk. Is the GPU comeback real? Let's dive in. Ladies and gentlemen, dudes and dudettes, chewies and chewettes, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, ring the bells. You got notified. As you can see over here, guys, Piper Sandler just upgraded their price target on AMD to $140, up from $125. They said they're expecting a snapback in AMD's GPU business. That means demand is picking up back up. And if we go ahead and take a look at the charts, $140, guys, from 128. That means we can go up not that much, but it's about 10%, 13.11. They also noted that AMD's largest segment, the client division, is starting to show signs of recovery. Yes. Oh, and I'm so sorry, guys. Now you can see the price. There you go. There you go, sir. Apologize. Plus, last week AMD showed off its MI350 AI chips, and even teased its MI400, which could be a real game changer in 2026. And this is giving major AI momentum vibes, and Wall Street is taking notice. Other chip stocks jumped too, like Nvidia, Intel, Broadcom, Marvell. They all move alongside AMD, but AMD definitely led the pack. And let's go ahead and take a quick look at the charts. So guys, if we look at the monthly, we did break out of this major trend line, so it's looking good to me. And the RSI over here, we crossed here to go to the downside as we did, and now we're getting a good cross over here for the monthly. That's something that I am definitely keeping an eye on. When we get to overbought territory in the RSI, that's when you may want to take some profit, guys. Maybe revisiting this zone over here is something that you want to watch out for. 140 is very, very close. We may get a little bit of a more upside. Just keep in mind that we won't go up forever, okay? There's some resistance zones happening above. Definitely want to keep an eye on that. So Piper Sandler's bullish, AI news is flowing, and the chart is waking up. But what do you think? Drop your AMD price prediction in the comments. Are you holding or trading it? Like this video if you want more quick technical analysis drops like this. Subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. We do the videos con mucho amor. Moving stinks? I know, bro. It's the worst, my bro. It's the worst. Let's do a quick video for AMD. Let's see the website here. Go ahead. So let's. Maybe I'll do a 8% yeah, quick AMD. Dice 3, 2, 1. Yo, what's up, familia? Quick AMD update. 2, 1. Yo, what's up, familia? Quick AMD update. Yo, what's up, familia? Quick AMD update. Yeah, moving really sucks, bro. I didn't want to move, but they're raising my rent, bro. And I think that's unfair. It's a little bit unfair on their part. So, I'll move it. Plus, I'm going to be saving a lot of money that I can put in my music, which I'm going to be creating more. I'm already recording a new song, recording a music video for that song, which is a collaboration with a rapper over here in Chicago. I'm coming out with a new song called Rehevas. I'm working on the art. I'm gonna be working. I got a few songs coming out, bro. I think this year I'm gonna end it with a bang, bro. And I hope that I can get to 100K subs on my other YouTube channel, King David. So go ahead and follow me there, bro. But that's gonna be it for today, guys. We do the videos con mucho amor. And as always, have a beautiful day. Let's go. Thank you, Justinify.